Hi friend. In today's video, we're going to explore 10 Python standard library modules that every beginner should know. These modules come built in with Python, so you don't need to install anything. So let's jump right in. First up is the OS module. This module lets us interact with the operating system, like creating folders, listing files, and even accessing environment variables. os.getCwd shows the folder where your Python script is running right now. os.mkdir creates a new folder at the given path. If the folder already exists, Python raises an error. os.listdr lists all files and folders in a directory. It returns their names as a simple list. There are many more functions available in the OS module. You can check them out in the official Python documentation for a complete list and detailed explanations. Next, we have sys. This module is great when you're building command line tools or need to access the system path. sys.argv gives you a list of command line arguments passed to your Python script. The first item is the script name, and the rest are the arguments you provide when running the script. Try running your script from the terminal with different arguments to see how it works. Now let's talk math. The math module gives you access to many mathematical operations. It is useful for calculations in games, finance apps, and analytics. Next is datetime. This is essential for timestamps, logging, and anything time-related. You can get the current date and time, create date objects, and calculate differences between dates. You'll use this a lot in web apps and reports. The random module is useful for creating random numbers and picking random items. If you want a random whole number between two values, use randint. If you need to pick something randomly from a list, use choice. To mix up the items in a list, use shuffle. These tools are really helpful for games, quizzes, or generating tokens. APIs love JSON, and the JSON module helps you convert between JSON and Python data. The JSON module is used to work with JSON data, which is how APIs and web services like to send and receive information. With JSON, you can turn your Python data into JSON and also convert JSON back to Python data. The loads method lets you read JSON and get Python objects, while the dump method lets you write Python data into JSON format. If you want to check for patterns inside strings, like emails or phone numbers, the re module is your best friend. The search function lets you look for a pattern anywhere in your text. If that pattern is found, you get the matching piece. If not, you get nothing. This is super useful for finding or validating things in your strings. The collections module gives you powerful alternatives to Python's lists and dictionaries. One handy tool inside is counter. Counter counts how many times each item appears in a list or any collection. It works like a dictionary, but makes counting super easy and fast. This is great when you want to know the frequency of things in your data. Next is itertools, a perfect tool for generating combinations, permutations, and even infinite loops. It helps you work with data sequences efficiently and is a powerful tool for algorithmic problems. With itertools, you can easily create all possible arrangements or repeated cycles, making complex tasks simpler and faster. Finally, we have shutil. This module helps you copy, move, or delete files and folders easily. You can use copy to duplicate a file, move to transfer it to another location, and delete to remove files or directories. Shutil is great for automating file management tasks and working with lots of files quickly. And that's it. These 10 Python modules will cover 90% of your daily needs as a beginner, especially if you're aiming to become a backend developer. I recommend playing around with each one and maybe building a small project using 2 to 3 of them. Here are a few practice project ideas. Thanks for watching.